Hello everyone, I'm Cool Guy with Planet Destiny, and today we're taking a look at the new Hunter exotic gauntlets, SHINOBU'S Vow. These arms are for the Blade Dancer and can be found from various activities throughout the game, such as a Nightfall reward, the Wrath of the Machine and Taken King raids, and I got mine from decrypting an exotic engram from 3 of Coins. I couldn't be happier with the role that was given to me as far as rolled perks, but let's go through those perks and then dive into the possibilities of these gauntlets. The first tree favors Intellect and Discipline. The first node at the top can roll Strength, Discipline, Discipline, or the bottom can roll Discipline, Intellect, Intellect. So there's a really good possibility it will roll Intellect, Discipline, just like mine. But with the Twist Fate, Strength is an option depending on how much you guys want to dig into these gauntlets and what you want out of them. The exotic perk New Tricks improves skip grenades and gains an additional skip grenade charge, so you gain that second skip, and the improvement is a faster, more aggressive skip grenade. Now, the Blade Dancer has always been a very aggressive class. In the early days of Destiny, Blink combined with Arc Bolt was one of the most powerful loadouts in the Crucible. You used to just throw that Arc Bolt out, blink at your enemy, close in that gap, and then finish them off with either a melee or a shotgun. I get the same exact feeling with these gauntlets because when these skips lock on, the option for your enemy is to take the damage or run away, and we'll uncover just how potent these grenades are throughout this review. I have some controlled testing with SHINOBU'S Vow, and as well as some in-game results showing its strengths. Now with the regular skip grenade not having on the Vows, you can see the skip as it comes out. It's what we're used to, the tracking that they have and what they're doing with the track. But with these gauntlets on, you get a much faster, more aggressive tracking, and once they find their target, they move towards it at an incredible speed. Since it's so aggressive, you can immediately go right after your target, but the other thing, and the most important thing, is that once it's there, you're giving them the choice of taking the damage or running away. Like right here, I see my target, I throw a decent grenade, but I didn't think that the outcome would be this. Once it finds that target and seeks it out, it's very deadly. Skip grenades seem like they chase you forever, and with the Shinobu, it's no different, especially with the design of most Crucible maps. Can you outrun them? Absolutely. But the threat is there, and your opponent has to take time out of the fight and then choose to run. The next node over at the top, SHINOBU'S Vow comes with Fastball, so increasing your grenade throw distance, which is nice. It pairs nicely with the New Tricks perk, and you're always going to have that option. But it can get interesting with the node below it. There are 2 choices, and they can have different playstyles, different things to them with that Twist Fate option. You can either get Momentum Transfer or Impact Induction. Momentum Transfer is gaining bonus melee energy with grenade hits, and then Impact Induction, bonus grenade energy with melee hits. It depends on the user and what they find value in. Both are really good perks. Mine rolled with Momentum Transfer, so with Max Intellect Discipline build, you're going to be throwing a lot of grenades, and the keyword there again is grenade hits. You're going to be making up for that lack of strength. The other perk is Impact Induction, so with something like a Discipline Strength or Intellect Strength build, you can get some of that grenade energy back with a melee kill. And I can see players leading with that skip grenade, closing in on their target with Blink and a shotgun, and then hopefully end it with a Blink Strike kill, and that kill will give you some of that grenade energy back. The last perk tree is your Reloader tree, so top node, Auto, Scout, Pulse, and Hand Cannon, bottom node, Fusion, Sidearm, Shotgun, Sniper, Machine Gun, and Rocket Launcher. The ones on mine, again, rolled very nicely. It's got Hand Cannon Reloader and Momentum Transfer, which for me is ideal running in Max Intellect Discipline Blade Dancer with the Hand Cannon like the Palindrome, Ice Luna Thorn, or the Last Word. Now in PvE, the only thing really to say is you get another grenade, and it's nice for certain areas, and it's nice for the Arc Burn modifier. A primary or secondary with Grenadier is only going to help out these gauntlets. But in PvP is where the gauntlets stick out. They mean a little bit more, and they're good in all game modes, especially Mayhem, but 6s, 3s, Rumble, all of them, they're really efficient in them. You have the ability and benefit to be leading with a grenade in the majority of your engagements. Now, grenades are a very important part of the Crucible, but with 2 skips in a game mode like, let's say, Elimination or Trials of Osiris, it's a blast, and on every single map, there are heavy traffic areas, and in certain areas, players like to take control of a certain side of the map or in the start of a match. Take the Cauldron right here. In the center room, it's a war zone. Now, in the start, I decided to throw both of my skip grenades. As you can see, it wreaks havoc in that small center room. Or right here, here's another elimination game. I know that heavy rounds coming up, so I save both of my skips for this moment. I throw the first one, nothing happens, but the second one locks on, and this is one of those situations. The grenade makes him retreat and gives our team the heavy. And if he ran towards the heavy, the skips would be chasing him, no doubt he would be done for. These are the types of things that you can do with these gauntlets. But it comes down to this, is it worth using over some of the other Blade Dancer exotics or the neutral exotics? Things like Mask of the Third Man, good for extending the super. The ATS gives that boost to grenade and super energy. The Lucky Raspberry, though arc bolts aren't what they were, it does give grenade energy a full recharge on respawn. Then there are things like the Blade Dancer neutral exotics, so the Crest, Knucklehead Radiant Dance Machines, the Sealed Grass for 2 Blink Strikes, the Kepris Don't Touch Me's, the new Frost Boots. Those are some good ones, but most hunters are on the bones of AO. And again, another good one is those Frost Boots. We will need to see more from them before they are up there in that caliber. But the bones for good reason. The advantages they have in the Crucible makes them really hard to put down. But these gauntlets for the Blade Dancer warrant usage with how special grenades are and how many of them you get with these gauntlets. I believe that they will find their way into modes like Trials of Osiris soon enough as more players get a hold of them. They're an exotic that brings a lot to the table, and if it was just one or the other, let's say just a regular skip grenade that was a little bit more aggressive, or 2 regular skip grenades, it wouldn't stand out as much. But with these 2 together, it opens up a lot for the Blade Dancer and the Crucible. And I haven't put them down since I got them, they're just a really solid exotic gauntlet. On Tier 5 Discipline, it's a 25-second cooldown in between your grenades, so if you space them out, about every 12 or so seconds, you can throw one. And again, that's a lot of engagements per game that you can use them to lead with into your gunfights. Let us know in the comments what you guys think of the Shinobu's Vow. We would love to hear your thoughts and insights. Now in the description is a link to my channel if you'd like to stop by and say hi. I do live gameplay commentaries, weapon reviews, things like that. I have been Cool Guy with Planet Destiny, and we will see you out there, Guardians.